Okay, ladies, my daughter's summer recital is this Saturday, and I'm thinking I found the hair of choice. Now, this one comes courtesy of Asteria Hair, and they sent this beautiful 250% density curly HD lace wig, and I'm going to give you a start to finish install. Today, we did no baby hair at all, and look at how clean and flawless the hairline and just the entire look is. It's giving big hair and a beautiful sundress to end the summer, and I'm definitely here for it. So if you want to see how we got this look, let's get started. Jumping right into it, as I mentioned, we are going for a curly look today. This one does come courtesy of Asteria Hair, and they sent over this beautiful 24-inch, 250% density HD curly lace wig. Look at that hairline and how flawless it is. I showed you how it looked behind a white background, and you guys can see what it also looks like without that background. Absolutely flawless. This one is a 13x4 3-part frontal, and here is a full look at the inside construction of the cap, including the adjustable removable elastic band. This one also includes bleached knots, and again, it's a free part, so you can part it wherever. Here's a look at what she looks like on, and as you guys can see, my girl is sitting. This one is flat, it's smooth, it's giving bust down middle part, it's giving no work needed. So I am super excited for this one. Here's a look at what she looks like from the back. Now this one is 250% density. This is exactly what I need for the look I'm going for. I want a nice, dainty, feminine sundress look. You know, nice toes out, white toes to be specific. And I feel like this is going to set the mood right. So let's go ahead and pull the hair back and get started on the install process. You guys know one of my favorite things to do is the dynamic duo. Now with this one, I can say that the hairline as well as the parting was super flat. So you don't have to do much at all. And if you want, you can for sure skip this step. But you guys already know your girl is extra. So I laid down a nice generous amount of that wax and I went over it with the electric hot comb. Mine is at a 500-degree setting, but I highly recommend that you be cautious when using heat because of course you can burn yourself. Now here I'm going to go ahead and pay attention to the sideburns. I kind of pulled some sideburns forward and cut off any extra lace that may go over or cover my ears. This is going to give my wig the perfect custom fit for my head shape and size. And then I did decide to go ahead and open up the hairline a little bit. Now the only reason I chose to do this is simply because I opted for no baby hair, and I do feel like when you do no baby hair, you gotta come correct. I feel like whenever you do baby hair, it kind of will open up the parting in a way that will allow you to look very, very Instagram baddie-ish without having to do anything to the hairline. But again, if I'm going to share that hairline, I need it to be like over plugged and perfect. So here is what one side looks like plugged and the other in the original state. You guys can see I didn't do too much because they did a lot of the work for me. But again, you got to just come correct, especially if you want to show out. So just squeeze a little bit if you choose to. And then I did touch up the hairline a little bit with a little bit more wax as well as the hot comb. I like mine to be super, super like imagine sucking in your stomach. I want my hairline to suck in its stomach. I want it to be super flat and laid. Once I got it how I like, I took an eyebrow razor and I'm going to go ahead and just cut off all the excess lace. Now, I like to do this because it almost would give like a raggedy, jagged cut. And that is the perfect canvas to camouflage that hairline with your complexion or skin rather. Next, we're going to go ahead and melt the lace. I'm using the Bedhead Hard Head Hairspray. Now, this is simply an extra hold hairspray and it's not a glue or adhesive, but it's going to melt the lace and make it marry my skin so perfect, you'll think we bonded it down. Now that we've added the melt belt on top, let's go ahead and play with the ends. Now, I did share with you that this is 24 inches of 250% density hair, but I honestly don't think you were ready for how beautiful and full this one is. I'm going to take the wet brush and just comb it out a little bit, and it is giving va va voom times 10. It's absolutely big and beautiful and flawless. She would look gorgeous set as like a low or even a high ponytail. I'm going to wear it out and rock it really nicely, but I do want to mention that it's not heavy or overbearing by any means. I picked this new to me product up from Target. It does come from Got to Be, and shout out to the brown girl on the packaging. Now, this is a mousse. but I was a little bit disappointed because I expect a mousse to fluff up the moment you press it or spray it out. This one wanted to stay a little bit more liquidy than I'm used to, but I will be honest, it did do very well with this hair. This was a one product style, so I did just use a generous amount of that product and I worked it through with the wet brush, and you guys can see how beautifully the hair like really responded to it. Here is a before and after of what it looks like with mousse and without. A huge difference, I might add. I did the opposite side off camera, and then we can remove the melt belt and you guys can see we are almost done just that quick. So for the hairline, I'm going to go ahead and tint the lace as well as the parting. You guys already know my favorite is the Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation range. I used the 15 shade palette for the parting and then the 16 palette for the hairline. And I kind of just go back and forth with the two colors in the palette until I get the desired look. And as you guys can see, it's flawless. But I did go over it with the mineral powder that is also in the shade 16 to set it. Now we're pretty much done, but you guys already know I love to use my diffuser. This one is from Bedhead. It's super affordable, and I like to go in and just dry the hair. This is going to help me to control how my hair dries and how fast it dries. In just a few short minutes, I was able to dry up that 250% density of hair, and I love the volume without any frizz. Next, I went ahead and took some edge control and just made sure that my natural sideburns match the hairline, and we are pretty much finished with the look. It's nice and full without being heavy or overbearing. I love the fact that I did no baby hair because it gives not too much, just perfect. And this is the final look at what the hair looks like from the back. She is absolutely gorgeous. I am in love. So now that we're done with the look, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging and what they included in our box. Here is some specs on mine. HG lace, size small cap, 24 inches in length, 250% density. Here is the melt belt they provided. We did use this earlier in the video. They also provided a pack of HD wig caps, as well as a really nice pair of natural 3D eyelashes. And then, of course, they included the Asteria hair dust bag. Absolutely gorgeous, and my daughter's going to love that butterfly on the bag. And that is pretty much it, love bugs. I'll have a direct link and all the details on my wig down below. Look at how flawless she is. Can't be beat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.